Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
Hey, do something for you? Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that goes. Ain't this something? A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Okay.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Now, a word or several from our sponsors. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free, but the moonshine will cost you. Ask for it by name.
Hello, sir.
What now?
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
I guess you've got your
Certainly seen
reasons,
better days, hasn't
but
it?
that just looks like junk to me.
Now I'm angry! These are the super mutants? Feel bad for the mediocre ones.
Hey,
Go on. Take a look.
hey,
And there's something you need?
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Murphy who was doing the singing, but never mind.
heads up.
What's the plan? Looking for something?
Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me. Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, ever. It's Bing Crosby, everyone. Yay. You got the accent. Great positive healing. I need to negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You got to spread joy. Spring through. Down to the visible. Have faith. Oh, pandemonium. Time goes to walk upon the sea.
walk away. Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we? They must want to protect something awful precious. Walk. You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
Security's too tight. Over here.
Count on it.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do. Clever. But I bet you forgot to... Got it.
At Grey Garden, the price is always right.
What have you got?
If you act now, all the arms and ammunition...
Uh-huh. Sure.
Ready to begin your fabulous shopping spree?
You...
That's the correct...
Uh-huh. Okay, show me what I've won.
Right this way, please. It's a brand new car! Wow! Now, if you've already got the latest in sleek, stylish, atomic-powered automation, you can also take your winnings in the form of a cap. How does 100 cap sound?
I've got an idea. Let's make a deal.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you... Well, it's been a... Dream's the name, and trading's the game.
Not today.
Bring me some mutfruits this evening, and there'll be caps for your...
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Sure they can. But do you want to?
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant... You see, there are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, Green and Brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the...
I remember him. He was one of Robco's senior engineers, but more than a little eccentric.
You seem a bit... You're far too young to remember anything that happened before the war.
I was in a vault. They put me in cryogenic freeze.
Remarkable. I must say, darling, you seem very well. Now, where was I? Robotics and artificial intelligence. Perhaps you've noticed.
You're no synth, but you sure got panache.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling. After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few...
Sure.
There's one other thing. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
I'm with the Minutemen. Did you need help with something?
Why, yes. That's what I was getting at. Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. This will never do. If you...
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Weston plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something.
Supervisor Brown,
Ready to hand over those mute fruits?
What are you offering exactly?
It's 2 caps apiece.
Do see about that water, won't you?
Brown.
Ready to hand over those mute fruits?
Some other time, maybe.
At your leisure, then. I shall.
Right.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. The Commonwealth I took up in town not long.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I took her home, and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have. Taking up in the city was tricky.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, hello. Institute, can you hear me?
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without...
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. With some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Here's the thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here.
Look alive.
And
I'll see what I can do.
I'll just read it.
Wait there.
I'll stay
Come on.
put.
Providing top-of-the-line fashion
Nick.
to Diamond
Go ahead.
City for over 10 generations.
Your thoughts?
You good to keep going?
Well, it's Alex.
I wanted to make sure things were...
Got no major complaints at the moment.
Oh, nothing.
Suit yourself.